Hi, I'm Jeff Ludy. Thanks for watching this video. Today I am in Clovis, California at Anlin Windows and Doors, and we're going to show you how a vinyl window is made start to finish. I think you're going to love it. Let's go take a look. So as you know, every window consists mainly of two ingredients, right? Your frame and then of course your glass. So let's start with the frame. This frame is made in 16.5-foot lineals. You can see it's already injected with foam. It came from another station where they injected this foam to help it be more energy efficient. From here, this is taken and it's put onto a cutter. As you can see here, we have a cutter. This cutter uses a computer to help determine what exact sizes need to be cut in order for this window to be completed to the size and a specification that the manufacturer wants before they send it out to someone's home. Once that window is cut, all four pieces of that window are cut, they're stacked into these tubes. You can see these tubes here. And if you notice, they have applied a barcode to each one of these pieces. What helps with this is that now going through this entire process, every station this comes to, the barcode will be scanned, and then that will give instructions to the person at each station as to what needs to be done exactly to this window to meet the specifications that were placed when the window was ordered. Right here you can see behind me, these are some of the tools that are used so that when these pieces of vinyl, before they become welded together, there are holes that have to be punched into them for the weep hole system. Maybe there's a drainage way that needs to be cut. There's a lot of different tools here for different things that are done to different parts of the window before it goes into the welding process. Now follow me over to the welding process where I can show you just exactly how a window begins to take shape. So here we are in front of the welder, and this is probably one of the coolest things you'll ever see when you come to visit a window plant. You can see I have the four pieces to my window. You can see the barcode here. I have a scanner. I have a computer that does so much thinking. It helps create just the right weld on this unit. And then this is taken, and you can see here as the technician places all four pieces, one into each side. The left, the right, the top and the bottom go into the welder. The welder closes down. The welder is about 400 degrees. Just enough to get the vinyl really, really hot. And once it gets to the right temperature, you can see how the arm of the heat plate moves out of the way, and now all four pieces are trued and squared and pressed and held together for a short period of time just to allow this actual fusion process to take place. This is what's called a fusion welder. In fact, just like most welds, the weld part of the fusion welding is actually stronger than the rest of the material around it. So you're just never going to have any issues with this coming apart at this corner junction on the fusion. This gets really cool now. You can see after it's been welded, it goes through a process where it's allowed to cool down. You can't quite see, but there are actually some blowers blowing air onto that weld now to give it a minute to cool down, usually about 40 seconds. From there, it goes into what's called a RoboFlow. And wow, check out this robotic equipment. It is cleaning those edges. It's really making sure that this window not just is working well, but it actually looks beautiful as well. These robotic arms come in, they take the measurement, they scan it, they know exactly where to cut, they clean off that weld, and then they make it look really sharp. Okay, so what happens next is it moves down the line, and you can see here that there's a few things that are happening by hand. To this point, there's been a lot of machinery involved, but one of the things that Anlin likes to do is to say, we love machinery, but we verify its work. And you can see that any of the little tiny details that maybe the machinery didn't clean up properly are still done by hand. That's because they want a 5-star, high-quality product coming out of this factory every single unit, every single day. In fact, I learned that every 50th unit that's made here, they actually take it into a testing area, they cut it up, they check it, make sure everything's working properly, and then they go ahead and remake a new unit for that. Talk about quality control. Here you can see that we actually have some extra things that are added onto the window at this point, and this helps design the shape of that window. Is it a single window? Is it a two-part window? These are really cool things that make the window the design you want it to be. And then from there, the next step we're going to see is where we now take the glass and marry the glass to the frame, and it starts to look like a window. Let's go check that out. Look at this rack here. This is actually a rack of glass, and this is what we call an insulated glass unit. It's already a double pane unit. It came in on a truck. Actually, they get about 5 to 7 semi-trucks of glass like this every single day. This glass comes from Cardinal Glass out of Arizona. Cardinal, if you've watched any of my videos, you know I love Cardinal Glass. It's really, I think, one of the best in the country. The glass then is going to be married to this frame, and you can see there's a barcode on the glass that is scanned so that we make sure we get the right glass into the right frame. Why is that important? Well, because different companies or different customers from different parts of the country might order different types of glass. Maybe it's tempered, maybe it's not tempered, maybe it's double strength, maybe it's a sound reduction package. There's a lot of things that we want to make sure get done right, and this is a time to make sure that there are absolutely no mistakes. So once that's scanned, you can see how right here we have a machine that uses a robotic arm to apply, with the help of a technician, a sealant. This is a sealant that's going to go all the way around the window, and this will be what holds the glass in place. It's called a wet glazing. You're going to get anywhere from about 3/16 to about maybe as much as 3/8 of an inch worth of sealant applied evenly on all four sides consistently using this machine. Then the glass goes into place, and you can see how the window starts to take shape, and it's going to go down this assembly line, and this window is almost fully ready to be shipped. Not quite yet. I got to show you a couple more things, but look at this. It's really starting to shape up. I'm getting really excited now. Okay, we're getting close to the end now. One of the last things that happens with a window that's operable is it comes with a screen. And one of the things I love about the screen here at Anlin is that it has this beautiful finger pull rail. Instead of having the little black plastic tabs that normally go in there, you know, after they've been out in the sun for a couple of years, they just pull off in your fingers. This actually has a nice full length pull rail, really great to use, really heavy duty screen. In fact, they make their screens right here in-house. Everything they can make in-house, they make in-house because they can control the quality and do a great job of making their customers happy. This is going to turn out really cool. Now that the window's been fully assembled, it's been cleaned, it's gone through quality control, it's got its screen and it's ready to go. We have a picker. You can see these really cool trucks that come through and grab the windows and bring them over here. And now, as you can tell, I'm standing here where we actually have hundreds and hundreds of windows that have been built. And these are going to be very soon shipped out to some lucky homeowner's house. So when it's time for it to go out, they actually come in, they know where it's located, what bin it's in, they come pick the order, and then it goes over to the shipping department. We're almost there. Let's go take a look. And then lastly, once all of this is done, the window is loaded onto this truck. It's delivered to the dealer, and the dealer goes to the homeowner's home, installs it, and the homeowner gets the big smile because you know what? They have a brand new, high efficiency, beautiful window in their home. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you live in the Houston area, don't forget to check us out, Houston Window Experts. If you don't live in the Houston area, check out jeffslist.com. It's a website where you can find a great window company near you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video. We'll talk again real soon.